Whoa. Welcome back to Flatline. Mal, buddy, where you been, man? I'm getting hate mail.
I fled the country after.
Well,
I didn't have the affair yet, but you know there was a woman, and I had to flee the country. My husband was after me.
You got $1,000 to leave the country, and then you're coming back in, even though they flew you out for $1,000.
No, they didn't fly me out. I had to run.
You might be in this country illegally. Now we don't mind that you're here as long as you.
That's very good.
You come here legally.
That's Obama, right?
Yeah,
it's Obama.
So listen, it's been a couple weeks. New content rollout. I know what our audience likes. They like their Family Guy. They like their South Park.
If we start this video with fucking Family Guy,
we're not.
Oh, okay,
we're not.
Right. You're gonna have to
no. I'm saying I gotta test the audience. You know what they like, what they don't like. So we're gonna roll out some new stuff. You've never had a roommate. I've never had a roommate. And I think that this guy, if you've not seen this, he would be the most terrible roommate.
I see.
And that's what we're gonna get into today, once we get busy. You ready?
Fantastic.
Let's roll it.
Oh, I still remember how to do this.
Remember, you're the techie here.
Not sponsored?
No, still not. Still not sponsored. And this is why you don't want roommates.
I got into quite a bit of trouble recently with my my flatmates. Do you call them flatmates here? Do you call them roommates, right? Yeah, okay. So I got in trouble with well, she messaged me and she said, James, would you mind taking your clothes that are drying in the bathroom and moving them into your bedroom? Take your clothes that are drying in the bathroom, move into your bedroom because my mum's coming over. She hasn't met you before. She hasn't seen the place we live before. I want to make a good impression. So I did that. I took all my clothes that are drying in the bathroom and I put them in my bedroom. And they were still a bit wet as well, so hero. But then it transpires, guys, all you need is like, what is that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of flour and like an afternoon and a little bit of creativity. And you could pretty much make yourself like a full-on kind of drugs, I would say, sort of... In the house, and then obviously you don't want to just you have to obviously be a little bit creative. And then I found and then I thought and then obviously I thought it was a bit subtle. So then what I did is I had like obviously a tip book, like people owe me money, for drugs, that I sold them, and then that was, I mean, I'll be honest, you have already enjoyed that far more than she did. But the thing is that I don't know where the line, I don't know where to like stop. You know what I mean? Basically, that was just a precursor to what happened next, which is when I first moved in there to that shared accommodation. I had a big meeting with all the housemates and we sat around and they told me all the rules and stuff. And then they said, look, James, we've got these little boxes that we got from IKEA that we keep our toiletries in, and we've cleared one out for you. And I was like, hooray. But I don't have any toiletries. So what I ended up doing was just basically, I just filled mine with basically as many as I could. Because I thought that was very funny. And then the problem is every time I went in there, I would start to kind of like rearrange them. Do you know what I mean? I was having a great time. And then this is genuinely happened. And then one day I got like narrative, I got more like a chase scene was kind of, happening. And then after like 4 to 5 months, they started to develop their own kind of, religion based around the kind of different kind of aspects of the kind of, and then honestly, it was beautiful. They had a wedding. That was such a beautiful day. We were so lucky with the weather. Everyone looked amazing. It was really beautiful. And then Halloween. From 6 to 8 months down the line, they started to get very sophisticated. They started to develop their own kind of culture, like entertainment. They started to make their own kind of movies. They had a few blockbusters. This was beautiful. It was do you know what I mean? It was a lovely moment. It was. Oh, there's more. Wait. Tragic. The problem is that I got more. I started to make it seem as if they were like generating from the drain, you know what I mean? And then the problem is, I don't know if you know this, guys, but if you go online, right? If you go online, you can get these like you can buy these wholesale from China. This genuinely happened. This is. And then I had a lot of time. And what I did is I staged Nuremberg in the bath. This got me into significant trouble. This was not good. That was when I got the message, James, we need to talk about the duck. That's not a message anyone wants to get. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, the duck, because I always be denying the duck. I was just denying the duck, you know. And she said, the bathroom duck. So I was like, the bathroom duck? She said, the duck's in the bathroom. I was like, oh, those ducks. What about them? She said, please stop. I was in a rush this morning, but I couldn't shower until I'd moved like 100 tiny ducks. I said, okay, sorry about that. From now on, no more tiny ducks. I'll be honest, some of you have spotted that loophole far quicker than she did. She did not see this coming. This hit her like a ton of bricks. I was not, you know... Huh? She said, I'm away this weekend. By the time I get back, I want all ducks. I mean, to be fair to her, it was getting quite hard to move around the flat. There were a significant number of ducks. And I said, look, can I have one duck in the bathroom? And she said, one. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so that was on Conan years back. He's that's
I know this guy.
James
I've seen
Veach.
this guy. Yeah, James Veach. I've seen him before.
So again, it's just a matter of showing it to the audience. You know, we might get a like, might get a dislike, but this is how you build a channel. You know what I'm saying?
I love Conan too. Conan's great.
Conan is great.
He's probably one of the best talk show guys.
Oh, clean, nonpartisan.
Not the best.
Late night talk show host.
Correct.
Johnny Carson?
No.
Not Johnny?
I'm a big fan of Graham Norton.
Oh, Graham Norton. Look at that. So that was James Veach for your entertainment.
Lovely. Very lovely. Family-friendly video.
Are we still liking and subscribing, or we're still not up to that? We did get some subscribers. It's a long way up. We'll catch you on the next one.